Alright, what's up, dudes? Welcome back. That was my dog. My dog. So, yeah, welcome to the chat, to the stream. Chat and stream. As you can see, we went ahead and added some confetti guns. So, I hope you guys like that. Look how my dog over. So yeah, every time I get a follow, I'm gonna shoot the confetti. I just like shooting it in general, so I'll probably end up just be shooting it. I wanted to add more stuff. I'll do that later. Jeez. So let's take a look at some stuff here. Whoa, what happened? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh no. It was just loading. Perfect. You know, I actually signed up for this the other day. I'm so happy I did. I thought this website went down, but I guess not. It's actually stronger than ever. Kind of happy about that. So I did make an account. I'm not logging in right now, but they actually have some original anime, which was pretty cool. Like Punchy Forever. That's one I was watching. I didn't finish it, but it was pretty good. The animation looked classic, like it had like this classic style. But you could tell it was digital, like made on a computer or something. But it has this classic style, which looks really nice. This too, I was watching. What was it? Billy Basil, yeah, that's pretty good too. Let's see what we got here. These actually have really good games. If you guys ever want to play games on the computer, but don't have money to buy games on Steam, check out Newgrounds. Lost Four Swords. Let's play that. And then we'll just go down the rabbit hole. FYI, there is adult content on this. I hope it works on this little thing, this little panel. And I think it just crashed. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no, we're back. There you go. Welcome, adventurer. Looks like you're new here. Do you want to learn how to play? Yeah. I'll be a fool if I skip this. Why? Huh. Laundry. I was playing a good game. This one. Bullet Hell Queen. See, this one works. Oh no. Ah. Thanks, Skulls. Stop it. Go away. Oh no. Yeah, let's try a different game. Elephant Rave 2. Interesting. I guess not. Alright. I really like how the confetti came out. So nice. Yeah. Celebrate good times. Something that I wanted to check out was ChatGPT. I've been using that for a little bit now. You know what? I don't think that AI would take over because I see it more like a tool than anything. Do I have to log in? Can I just use it? I guess. I don't want to have to log in. Can I just use it? I wish I could show you. Maybe I can. Okay, AI. Google Bard. Yeah, like I said, I think ChatGPT will be used more like a tool. Because I was like trying to figure out some things with it the other day while I was logged in. Let me see if I can pull it up right now and maybe show you guys a little bit of it. It's gonna pop up over here. Oh no, it's over here. Fuck, I lost the page. Perfect. We'll just put it over here on this side for now. So ChatGPT. I personally like ChatGPT, but I'll show you right now. How we could use it a little bit better. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. Let's see. What can we ask ChatGPT today? Let's go with a banana cake. Banana cake. Oh yeah. Question mark. Can't forget the question mark. And it's pretty much just giving me step-by-steps on how to do things. Banana cake recipe. This is the delightful way to use the ripe bananas, 2 to 3 ripe bananas, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice to prevent bananas from browning, all-purpose flour. Perfect. Let me see. What can we ask ChatGPT today? I got no questions for it. See, that's the thing. It's more like a tool to me. Tool for me when I need, like. I wish it had like voice operated or something. Also, I've noticed that if you have like an Android phone on Google, there's like a little, what's it called? Like a little cylinder, like a beak. What do they call it? A beacon or a beaker, like a science beaker, on the top left. If you click it, it'll do some automatic artificial intelligence search for things that you're looking for. Kind of like if you look for the best restaurants in your area, that AI will automatically generate different like stuff in the area. I wish I could show it here, but I guess not. Best way to draw manga? Question mark. Creating a manga graphic novel, one studio. Keep practicing. Develop your style. Creating manga, a style of Japanese comic or graphic novels, can be a fun and rewarding artistic endeavor. Here are some steps to help you get started and improve your manga drawing skills. Study manga art style. Learn the basics of drawing. Practice. Okay. So these are just pretty much like the recipes. They're just going to give you step by step. But you can go way into detail. Like, you could ask stuff like, where are we? Like, let's say if you're writing a story of some sort, you could say plot for a movie about a police officer. Plot for a movie about a police officer that finds alien. And he's gonna chat GPT is just pretty much gonna generate like some ideas. And it gives you the acts by act. I mean, you could say it's a lazy way to do things. But like I said, it should just really use it kind of like you should take it with a grain of salt. Let's see. Plot for a movie about a police officer that finds alien. Okay, gender, sci-fi, action, thriller. A dedicated police officer stumbles upon an injured alien on the run from the government cover-up, and together they must evade capture while unrevealing a conspiracy that threatens both their worlds. Wow. I want to see that movie. Act the encounter. Officer Sarah Rodriguez, a seasoned Sarah Rodriguez, a seasoned and principled police officer, is patrolling a remote area when she witnesses a meteor crash. Investigates the crash site. She discovers an injured extraterrestrial being named Zara. Oh shit. From the planet Lumina. Ooh, that sounds like fucking exotic ass planet, Lumina. I want to go to that planet. Has crashed while fleeing from government agents attempting to capture her. Zara. That sounds fucking cool, man. Attempts to capture, okay. Act 2, The Alliance. As Sarah nurses Zara back to health, they form an unlikely alliance. Sarah is determined to protect Zara. It just changes the name a little bit. But just call her Zara. I'm not gonna. Oh my god. Led by the cold and secretive agent Mac Allister, as they dig deeper into Zara's story, they learn that Lumina is a peaceful planet and that Zara possesses knowledge that could change humanity's fate. Oh shit. How come they're not making this? Look, it's generic though. That's what I'm saying. Like, not this. This is actually a really cool idea. But I'm saying, like, the idea of a police officer finding an alien is generic. It's something that we've done for ages, you know, like in movies, books, whatever you want to call it, you know. You kind of have a conflict because the police officer, you know, he's a police officer. He's supposed to follow the law, but when something kind of gets into the mix, like an alien that lives in a peaceful planet, and stuff like that, and it's trying to then it's gonna change humanity. It's like, dude, what do you do? Do you listen to the law or do you follow your instincts? Well, I mean, if your instincts tell you that's wrong, then it's gonna be wrong. But do you pretty much see how far the rabbit hole goes? Act 3, Uncovering the Conspiracy. Zara and Zara embark the quest to uncover the truth about the government involvement with extraterrestrial life. They discover a hidden research facility where illegal experiments are conducted on aliens. The two expose the conspiracy to the media, making a nationwide scandal. Agent McAllister intensifies his efforts to capture them. The chase. A high-stake cat and mouse chase ensues as Sarah and Zara attempt to escape from the relentless pursuit of government agents with the help of a group of sympathetic scientists and a hacker named Max. They plan a daring escape to Lumina using a stolen alien spacecraft. Oh shit. That sounds so awesome. The showdown, the climax takes place on Lumina, where Sarah and Zara and their allies confront Agent McAllister and his team. The revelation of Lumina's advanced technology and peaceful nature shock the world. A standoff leads to a confrontation that could decide the fate of both Earth and Lumina. Oh shit. Act 6, Resolution. In a tense standoff, Zara and Zara and their allies managed to expose the agent McAllister's actions to the world, leading to his arrest. Earth and Lumina established diplomatic relations, and Zara becomes an ambassador for her planet. Sarah and Zara a big and emotional farewell as Zara returns to Lumina, promising to work towards peace and cooperations between their worlds. The epilogue. The movie ends with Sarah continuing her police work, now with a newfound understanding of the universe's vastness. Humanity takes its first steps towards interstellar cooperation, forever changing by the encounters with an alien visitor. Ooh. Ooh. Fancy. The Stellar Pursuit is a thriller sci-fi adventure that explores themes of friendship, trust, and potential for cooperation between different worlds. It combines action-packed sequence with the thought-provoking narrative about the consequences of government secrecy and the possibility of the brighter future through unity. Ooh. Stellar Pursuit sounds awesome. And you could actually save these. That's what I'm telling you. ChatGPT could just open up your mind more. You don't have to exactly like take this and like, you know, go with it. You could just like take like little examples and then do something else and take a little bit more examples. Don't get me wrong, this is awesome. Sounds like a great movie, but it sounds like it's already been made a couple of times, and there's a bunch of movies, like I said, like that. The twist, Stellar Pursuit is okay. The twist could be, I mean, you can make up your own twist. Like, that's what I'm saying. But it sounds pretty cool. I can already picture it in my mind how the whole movie would look. But like I'm saying, there's already been movies that are done like that. I'm just trying to think of movies. I mean, E.T., but, you know, E.T. is more like, you know, there's a kid involved, not a cop. But I've seen movies where there's a cop involved. I don't know if it's the As the Earth Stood Still. Dang. I know Star Trek for sure. Star Wars, obviously. I know I've seen a movie like that. Oh, The Fifth Element. But The Fifth Element, it has the twist. It's a taxi driver, not a police officer. It's a taxi driver, and The Fifth Element is pretty much, the Fifth Element is. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. You guys should watch The Fifth Element. Let's see. What else can we ask ChatGPT? So that was pretty good. Set up for some sparkles here and there to our patented confetti machines up here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Don't worry, it cleans up itself. Dude, I drank a monster, a coffee monster. That thing got me pretty lit. I want some more. What time is it? The store closes at 8. I wish I could just program something here that drops me a monster. Or no, a coffee sounds good. But yeah, ChatGPT, I'm telling you, it's fun, man. I mean, if you guys are like writers, or I mean anybody really that has like a block mentally, and if you need more like ideas, you could just ask ChatGPT like, what can we ask ChatGPT? I think we could look through our Instagram here too. Less and less. Yes. Dude, I'm just so lit. This monster got me really lit. It's like the new coffee monster. What was it? Black. Sweet Black, I think that's what it's called. It's pretty good. ChatGPT. I have lots of questions. I just. I'm looking around, see if I get any ideas to ask ChatGPT for something. Let's just find an example of ideas for a character, a protagonist. Ideas for a protagonist. Let's just mix it up with vertigo. That's dizziness, if you guys don't know. I sometimes have dizziness. Ideas for a protagonist with vertigo and parkour skills. And park our skills. It's gonna be so random, dude. Oh shit. Giving you the arc. Emotional depth. Oh my god. Due to traumatic events in their past, such as a fall from a great height, this vertigo is going to be the weakness, obviously. Parkour expertise. Your character should be highly skilled in parkour, able to navigate or get in the story when this must be from parkour moves. Okay, hold on. Make vertigo a recurring challenge for your character. Vertigo can strike unexpectedly, adding tension to the story when they must perform daring parkour moves in high stress situations. See, that's pretty cool. Like you're, like, yeah. Let's see. What can we ask it? I actually have a game idea that I wanted to do. It's not something that I'm probably gonna do. It just sounds like it's a space game idea that I have that I want to make. I want to see if I could get ideas with this, but it's not a game that I'm gonna make. It's just it's gonna be a it's just an experiment that I'm trying out right now. Okay, game ideas for a uh, a game ideas for a game that has a main character in a space pod with crafting. Creating a game with the main character in a space pod with crafting elements opens up a range of exciting possibilities. Here are some ideas for such game. Cosmic survival. Ooh, that sounds awesome. Cosmic survival. Survival crafting. And this is more like a short game idea I have. It's not even going to be long. Stranded in a damaged space pod, orbiting an alien planet to survive. See, that's something I don't like. Orbiting an alien planet. Uh, you know what? That makes more sense in a way. I mean, the reason I say it makes more sense, since they're orbiting a planet, there'll be more space junk around the planet. That way, the crafting idea works better instead of just drifting in space. I mean, there's not going to be a lot of shit from what they say in space. Just a bunch of dust and debris and whatnot. But it could work. Orbiting an alien planet to survive and eventually escape, the player must craft essential items, repair the pod, and explore the alien world. See, I don't want him to explore the alien world. I want the whole thing to take place in the pod. See, the space pod is going to be easy. Just doing the crafting. That rewards creative and adaptability. That it? progression and upgrade, puzzle and challenges, art style and atmosphere, design a visual stunning environment, flora and creatures. Multiplayer and co-op. See, that's what I thought about too. Like co-op, help each other, fix the pod. Challenges and threats. Day night cycle, obviously. Storyline, objective, development, narrative, blah 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 blah. So see, that's what I'm saying. It could just open up your mind a little bit more. I recently watched a movie that had artificial intelligence helping a main character. It was called. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'm just looking it up on my phone. I know I could just look it up there, but here, but I want to just make sure I'm something of Ion. It was a movie from like 1985. The Legend of Orin. That's what it was called. Legend of Orin. I highly recommend that movie. If you guys like space and sci-fi and all that stuff. Even if you don't, you're going to see a lot of resemblance to a movie called Star Wars. What's it called again? The Legend of Orin? Damn it. Star Chaser, The Legend of Orin. The Legend of Orin Star Chaser. There you go. They give it a 3? You guys are crazy. That deserves like at least a 4.5. A 4. I get a 4. So, The Legend of Orin. Star Chaser. It's an animated film. It's about well, I don't want to ruin it for you guys. You guys should watch it. Star Chaser, The Legend of Orin. Yeah, The Legend of Orin. Yeah, this one's it. The best 3D movie ever made. It was in 3D. That's sick. I would have, dude. That would have looked so sick in 3D. 1985 animated space opera. Yeah, it's a space opera. That's what it is. It's beautiful, actually. By Stephen Hahn and written by Jeffrey Scott. It was originally released 3D by Atlantic, releasing Star Chaser. The Legend of Orin was one of the first animated movies to mix traditional and computer animation, as well as one of the first to be released in 3D. Well, I could tell you this. It does have those classic animating styles, which I love. I think the way they do it in those old styles of art is they get like the subject to do different poses. Like, well, actually, they filmed the subject, like doing like the actions that they're going to be doing in the movie. I mean, the animated film. And what they do in post production They like hand draw everything, so every motion is like kind of like fluid. And since film was 24 frames per second back in the day, I mean, it's standard now is 30 frames, but 24 frames. That's what made movies back in the day look like raw movies. That, and they were shot in film, obviously. But that's exactly what I'm saying. People used to film and then draw over it, like frame by frame by frame. Which you don't see a whole lot of that. I've seen a couple of YouTube channels that take this concept, but yeah, there's a lot of movies that have that art style, and those movies are usually really, really freaking good, man. But Star Chaser is definitely one of these movies that I do recommend. In the future, on a planet named Trinia, human slaves have lived underground for millennia, mining crystals for a god named Zygon and his robot minions. One day, Orin, a young miner, finds a jeweled sword embedded in the rocks. And Hop's grandfather of Orin's girlfriend Ellen recognizes the sword and gives his life to save Orin and keep the sword a secret. Well, I'm gonna leave it there. You guys should just watch the movie. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but trust me, this sword's pretty important. And it's gonna remind you a lot of Star Wars. There's another movie that I wanted to show you guys that's really, really good. I think it's called American Me. No, it's American something. Oh my god, I can't find this movie. Shit. We should just ask ChatGPT. Let's do that. Oh, hold on. Animated movie about 3 generations of children. 3 generations. Of 3 generations. What's the name of the animated movie about 3 generations? One goes to war. Wait, no, one was poor as hell. Can't put the number one. Was poor. The other one went to World War II. And 3 was a junkie. Well, a junkie that through the 60s and 70s, I think that's what the whole thing was. The animated film. Hold on. It's not a 2007. It's like the 80s. Referring to is likely Persepolis. No, it's not. Second, third was a junkie made around the 80s. Save and submit. American Pop. 1981 film directed by Ralph. See, I'm telling you, ChatGPT knows what's up sometimes. You gotta love it. American Pop, dude. That movie was pretty fucked up. I mean, it's one of those type of psychological movies when you see like three generations, of yeah, dude. I can't even explain it. One, I can't even explain. Like, I mean, like it puts you in that type of vibe. It like gives you that vibe, that weird like psychedelic vibe. Come on, do something. It's called American Pop. We'll just search it. Oh, there you go. American Pop. And these are like movies from before my time. And I do recommend this movie. It's like I said, it deals with the lives of three generations. Like I said, one was poor as hell. The other one went into World War II, and the third one was like a junkie during the 60s, 70s, I think. That was the whole thing. Let's go to the wiki. IMDb. 1981. Damn. Let's watch the trailer. If it doesn't look so shitty. I guess not. Let's look at the photos then. Looks like shit. Come on. You know what? Hold on. What was it? Dang it. I wish ChatGPT could tell me. Let's just read it. It's a unique and innovative film that follows the story of four generations of a Russian Jewish immigrant family, with each generation experiencing different aspects of American culture, including poverty, World War II, and the counterculture movement of the 1960s and the 1970s. Ooh. Sounds pretty good. The film combines animation with soundtrack, featured popular music from each era. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I do recommend it. I'm only saying that because it's like I said, it explains each life like into detail, like the poverty, World War II. Just the last one with the guy experiencing the counterculture of the 60s and 70s. It's like, damn, dude, this dude got. And then at the end, his son. It's just a twist ending, and you'll see it like once you reach the third character from the 60s and 70s. It's like you kind of like understand like the fourth character at the end, and it's good, man. It's a I haven't I don't even know what to tell you, dude. It's really good. That shit fucked me up, dude. Maybe to the man I am now. Actually, I got a couple of good movies right here, right now. I'm an old school kind of guy. I like to keep physical media. So you know, I get VHS. I have a VHS player down here. I'm watching the X-Files. That's another good show, the X-Files. Finished watching Poetic Justice. Pretty good. What other movies I got down here? I was watching Speed with Keanu Reeves. And The Mummy 2 Returns, because I finished watching the other one. Yeah, man, physical media is interesting, and that's the thing, man. I met a lot of people recently that, you know, the thing that got me mad is that they wouldn't buy something because it was like old. And don't get me wrong, it was old as fuck. You would need to get extra things to hook it up to a new computer. But the thing is, that shouldn't be a reason you shouldn't get something just because it's old. You know, there's a lot of good old things. Like I said, VHS players, man, physical media, it's awesome. Like, to be completely real with you, like, I hate streaming services. And it's not that I hate them, it's just that they cut off a lot of things. And I've noticed from some movies, and I'm like, oh, dude, they cut off certain things out of this. And it's getting more often that a lot of media, they're cutting off a lot of things. They're censoring almost everything. So it's better if you collect physical media, from books to VHS, to shit. Like me personally, I collect floppy disks, and floppy disks are like pretty much disks that were like SD cards for old computers. And that's the thing, the floppy disk could still hold memory from now. You just have to get like a converter for it. But the thing is, they'll last a lot longer than any kind of USB or hard drive, because these hard drives and USBs have like certain like material inside of them that corrodes after a while. And you know, it's not the thing, like if it's gonna die or not, it's when it's gonna die. And I've noticed about like a lot of old technology, it does hold up, man. Like I said, VHS, they're still here. I mean, don't get me wrong, they got their own little quirks here and there, they get stuck, but like I've ripped a couple of VHS movies, but nothing a good old, you know, tape could fix. You know, tape can't, little, what do they call it, the office tape. So yeah, try to keep physical media as much as you can. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're gonna have a lot of junk, but if the world ends, if the whole like internet thing collapses, you're gonna wish you had a book. You're gonna wish you had a VHS player or something, you know, like, because I don't know, man. I don't feel like this could last forever, the internet, and I feel like it is gonna last forever, but there might be a time, like people predicted, well, not, they didn't even predict it, but people said 9/11, fucking not 9/11, what do they call it, Y2K. They say Y2K, everything was gonna get wiped and it was gonna end, everything was gonna come crashing down. I feel like at some point in the future, the internet might go down, and all the information we stored there is gonna get wiped, like completely wiped after like, you know. I feel like there's gonna be some sort of system wipe, so it's better if you collect physical media. There's even a guy on YouTube. Shit, I should even I should link him. Let me see, so I could get this going on here on YouTube. But there's a guy that's pretty much has everything on an SD card, and he's offering people to download that same files as him. He's pretty much got everything on Wiki. He's got a lot of things. And I kind of agree with him. You should really start collecting things. And if you have like, I mean, not right now. I don't feel like it's gonna happen anytime soon. But if it does, you should really collect physical media. Let me see if I could just find them. I don't know. I would have to link them some other time. It's gonna take me a while to find this guy. I have it in my history, and I'm not signed into this. I don't plan to sign into it, but well, pretty much what this guy talks about is he has all the information of Wiki, some other information about some other stuff, and I saw the files that were inside this, and it's pretty much just a big old like glossary of everything. But yeah, hooray. Awesomeness. Cool. Confetti for everyone. See, that's why I like ChatGPT. It right away knew. Just gave him that specific date, and you knew. Oh yeah, that's this movie. I feel like ChatGPT is like your friend that could bounce off ideas. You know? Yeah, there you go. You bounce off ideas, ChatGPT. It's like that buddy that has good ideas sometimes. Let me see. Will the internet go down? Let's ask ChatGPT. It's unlikely that the internet, it's unlikely that the entire internet will go down completely and permanently. The internet is a global network of interconnected computers and data centers, and it is designed to be high resilient. However, various factors can cause localized or temporary cyber attacks, natural disasters, cyber political or regulated actions, technical evolution, See, that's what I'm saying. Almost everything's getting regulated. Pissing me off. This whole world's regulated now. Ugh. Don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like, you know, like I wouldn't live in Japan. I mean, I go visit, but I heard like everyone's too conforming there. Me personally, I've never been a conforming person, so it's kind of hard, man. I feel like the whole world's turning very conforming nowadays. But yeah, stay woke, kids. Stay free. That's why I made Dark Mass TV, so we could all talk about this live. Let's see. What else can we ask Chat GPT? Best battle royale game. It's gonna say Fortnite. It's subjective, of course. Oh shit, it's PUBG's the first one. It's always gonna be subjective, obviously. I personally think PUBG's really good. Apex Legends, I haven't played that in a while. Call of Duty Warzone, I played that one. I actually want to play that one again. Rust, don't get me started on fucking Rust. Jesus Christ. Rust. Never again. Oh my god, Rust, dude. I had so much shit and they stole it. Fortnite. Apex Legends is third. PUBG, they still update it all the time. They recently added a new weapon. Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, Escape from Tarkov. I heard that one's good too. Wait. Why is it repeating Apex Legends? Call of Duty, why is it repeating? Hunt Showdown? Oh my god, Rust. Rust. I had so much shit. But then again, I did not know they had a wipe. Like they wipe it every month so you don't have like the same shit. I guess that makes sense. It's better. Start off with new shit. I wonder when was the last wipe so we could play Rust. I know I just said I didn't want to play it, but when was the what the fuck am I doing? When was the last Rust wipe? I don't have access to that information. It sure should. I think we should be more specific. When was the last Rust game wipe? Updated in September 1st, 20... What? I'm just gonna say it updates every 1st. When was the last wipe from Rust of the game? Damn it, I'm late. It was wiped on August. So I'm guessing it's recently got wiped. Shit. The hell is this light coming from? Oh yeah. Okay. So hope you guys enjoyed my podcast slash, well, yeah, I guess this is a podcast. We're talking about movies, games, Chat GPT, and how it's not going to take over the world, and how people can use it as a tool instead of being scared of AI. I actually think AI will be very helpful. Kind of like if the AI gets, well, like, really good, like you could have it in your car and it could help you drive. I know Tesla's doing that with his fancy cars, but they'll you'll be able to like get a computer, hook it up to your car, and have it as an artificial intelligence to help you. I mean, I know they already have that, but you're gonna be able to like customize it the way you want it. Like, let's say if you want the AI for your car to have like a sarcastic tone to it, you could do that. Or if you want your AI to be very helpful, and you're gonna. I think they'll be very helpful for elderly people. So like, how they say the robots, yeah, robots are gonna be able to help you out with stuff. There's a lot of stuff like that now, but the elderly people are gonna be the ones that benefit more from robots and artificial intelligence, I think. I want a robot. I always wanted a robot. Confetti. Woo! I'm gonna add like a. I'm gonna program some fire that shoots up in the air right here. Psh. That'll be pretty funny. All next time, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, enjoy the confetti. Celebrate good times, come on. And I think I'm gonna add a clock, like right here, a digital clock. Yeah, I think like artificial intelligence could get really, really good, but right now it's kind of clunky. It's in its baby steps. Well, more than its baby steps. It's like a kid now, a kid with vast knowledges of things. Later on, it's gonna be like a grown adult and be able to like help you with things. Actually, it's gonna be like in the movies when you ask it, when you ask like artificial intelligence things and be like, "Hey, can you do this?" And they'll be like, "Of course, sir. I'll do that for you." Start doing it. Like artificial intelligence, it's gonna be so integrated into your home in the future that everything's gonna have some sort of connectivity to each other. Like, let's say you're like, oh, I don't want to do the lawn today. I'm gonna have the robot machine do it for me. So you just tell the AI like, hey, turn on the stupid like lawnmower AI bot or whatever, and it's gonna start just cutting it. Or yeah, I mean, pretty much we have that now. Everything's connected to something. Like you have an app for your to warm your coffee pot. You have an app to look inside your refrigerator. I think it's pretty cool, man. This is something that I grew up not with, because I'm from the '90s. You know, I'm old. I grew up with like the actual like phone on the wall and shit. Like I said, VHS movies, and yeah, dude, like like all this technology, I only saw it in like movies and anime. That's a big thing back in the day. Anime, man. Anime like really opened my mind. It was like, fuck, dude. Like fucking mecha robots, fucking like in like crazy stuff like AI, teleportation and shit like that. It's like, dude, like how come we're not living this right now? But slowly but surely we're like evolving everything. And it's cool. I think it's great. Some people are terrified about it, but you know what? I don't think so. I just think it makes us more lazy in certain areas. Oh yeah, and you're gonna be able to have an artificial intelligence girlfriend if you're single. You know, like you'll be able to have like a. I think we're not gonna see it during our time. During my time, I think I'll be able to see it like when I'm older. But like you'll be able to have like a robot girlfriend that's really smart, and you know there's gonna be like a big decline in people like getting married or having kids and shit like that. I mean, it's already happening now, but look, yeah, if you take a look at it now, there's already a decline on people like having kids and stuff like that, and it's because like they're all stuck in social media or doing some drugs or some shit. Yeah, man, something's going on with our people, but like both male and female. And if you feel the same way, give this video a like. Dude, it's so hot. Yeah, dude, this fucking mask is killing me, dog. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening nowadays, like the government releasing actual files of aliens. The thing is that I always knew there were aliens, man. It's impossible to think that we're the only beings in this world. And if we are the only beings, that sucks. But I don't think we can't, I don't think that we could imagine things that are, like, whatever you could imagine, it is possible in some form. Because we can't imagine things that are impossible. I mean, you could imagine things that are impossible, but they're impossible. But there's there's a thing that I always said, you can't imagine new colors, which is crazy. You like, because I think we're all set with the colors that we have from our spectrum, but if you really try to imagine a new color, like completely different, it'll blow your mind, dude. I think it'll make you feel a certain way, and it'll change your whole perspective of certain things. And you know, this crazy thing is that music over the ages have done that. They've changed us completely. Like around 2010, there was a certain sound going around. If you're from like 2010, you would know. But that sound changed our whole perspective, man. It was a whole vibe. Now let's move back to 2020, and then everything completely changed. Like I feel like the whole world turned to like a high stress thing, and I think it's not like really maybe the virus has to do something with it, but I also feel like change in the weather and our climate and all that stuff really changes our bodies as well. Me out. Am I backwards? Oh yeah, I flipped it. I think I misspelled that. Let me see. London.
Después de Advil Dual Action Back Pain.
Yo, what movie is that? The Expandables? On September 22nd. Hold on.
I got you.
I love that song, bro.
Time to get loud.
The dick to the shindig.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'll mention it. They say romance is dead.
Expendables, definitely rated R, September 22nd.
Ooh, I want to see that. Have some ambient sounds so it doesn't sound so dead. Never been to London, but I don't want to go. It sounds like it rains a lot there. I'm not a big fan of the rain. I love the sun. Okay, shit's a little bit loud. And this is exactly not the type of music I had in mind, but whatever. Sounds like something from Sherlock Holmes. It's like somebody got killed in some creepy ass alleyway next to the fucking London Tower. What do we call it? The fucking Big Ben, right? Yeah, I heard it rains a lot. Like, me personally with rain, I like the rain, but I prefer the sun. But anywho, I think we're pretty good. An hour and 30 minutes, talked about pretty much nothing. But that's okay. I like nothing sometimes. Sometimes nothing is good. Talking about movies, talking about conspiracies. That's what Dark Mass Live is all about. And I thank you, the viewers, for supporting this channel, DMTV. So this is going to be more like my podcast slash, web searching stuff. If you guys have anything interesting that you want to talk about, let me know. I usually talk about just tech stuff, anime, music, aliens, conspiracies, you name it. That's how we do it here in Dark Mass Live, baby. With me, Ghost. Hope you guys enjoy the confetti. I'll be adding more programming to this little studio here. Add fire and whatnot. Lava, maybe. I was thinking about adding lava. Make this seem like it's like fucking on fire or some shit. Just making sure this camera works. So let's ask this to ChatGPT. I wish I could just use it with voice. Are aliens real? As of 2021, something. As of my last knowledge update in September 2021, there was no definitive scientific evidence to confirm the existence of extraterrestrial life. Okay, so however, the vastness of the universe, with billions of galaxies each containing billions of stars and potentially even more planets, has led many scientists to believe that it is statistically likely that life may exist elsewhere in the universe. Efforts such as the search for blah 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 blah. It's pretty much just telling you now that it's claims of alien encounters with skepticism and whatnot. I mean, I know that. I gotta believe anybody that tells me that they saw an alien. With that note, I saw an alien once. It was interesting. Actually, I'm just kidding. I've never saw an alien before in my life. But I have seen some weird shit in the skies before. But the thing is, yeah, man, there's some weird shit. I remember once when I was a kid. Yeah, when I was like, I would say, like 15 years old. I was outside, like late at night. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I went outside to do something, and I saw like the whole world like flashed bright. Like the floor, everything just was a big flash, boom. Like I could see everything. It was for like a split second. But I told my dad about this, and he said, "Oh, it's a satellite flare." And I was like, "What the fuck is a satellite flare?" And a satellite flare, pretty much what it is, it's when a satellite passes by and the sun hits it a certain way. Since it's so big, it like the sun hit the panels, and it made the whole world flash. I don't know. That seems kind of weird to me. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, because when I think about it, it's like if a satellite is all the way up there, and the world's right here, and you know, how big is this fucking satellite? Like, I know it's big, but big enough to make the whole world like flash like that? Anyways, that's just something that happened to me. Another thing, it was also late at night. Well, not really. It was like around 7, 8 o'clock, and I was at my friend's house. We were outside, and we were like laying down on the front sidewalk, and we saw something all the way up in the air, man. Like it looked like a little like round ball, like it was hauling ass, like all the way up in the air. It was going super super fast, but it was like really really high, so you could kind of like keep your eye on it. And you're like, damn, what the fuck is that? And we're all tripping on it, and we took a video of it. And it wasn't with this, man. It was with like one of those old like flip phones. Yeah, that was pretty weird too. But I had a lot of experiences with paranormal activity stuff, with ghosts and spirits and stuff like that. If you guys want to know more, let me know. I'll tell you stories about how, like, I've never seen, well, maybe I have, but I don't really remember that. But I could tell you certain things that I have, like, seen firsthand. Let's just say that ghosts and spirits and, you know, all that stuff is, I believe in it. I believe that's all real. I feel like it's just another form of science. There's a crazy theory that I saw a long time ago. It was like a podcast, I guess. It was more like a documentary slash podcast, but the guy was talking about how like there's two galaxies, our galaxy and another galaxy, and both of our galaxies like kind of like crashed with each other, and that's why we see a lot of the Mandela effect, because these two galaxies, ours and the other one, kind of like intertwined, and kind of like, I mean, obviously like did some weird stuff, and then it's kind of like messing with the fifth dimension of our reality, so we're kind of like in between dimensions. That's pretty crazy, I think. I'm not saying it's all true, but it doesn't sound that crazy to me. It sounds plausible. I mean, if you believe in the Mandela effect or the fifth dimension and whatnot. But like I said, I've had experiences with ghosts and spirits and, you know, that type of stuff. I could tell you stories, but all I could say is that I feel like those spirits and you know, spirits, voices, whatever you want to call it, they're part of the fifth dimension, which they can't really contact us, and we can't contact them, but there'll be certain ways that they'll be able to manifest to you. Like, for instance, if you go to a certain location where there's like a lot of people like doing high levels of spiritual things, some shit, you're gonna be able to manifest some shit, you know. So I feel like a lot of these spirits hang out where there's high levels of spiritual activity, or because I've been to places, man, where there's like a bunch of Satan worshippers and like just people that believe in that shit, like dark shit. But yeah, man, I feel like these dudes been manifesting some crazy energy. And me being the type of person I am, like I'm telling you, I had experiences with it. And I'm pretty sure some people here have had experiences with paranormal activities. I'm trying to save all these stories for Halloween, because I don't want to just spill it out right now, man. It's gonna kill the moment. I want to scare you guys. I want to actually write them down so I could tell you it like if it's a story. But throughout my life, I had some paranormal experiences with like different things, like at my house, my old house, and in California, Mexico. Yeah, had some crazy experiences before. So stay tuned for that. Halloween, I'm gonna put a pumpkin out. So I've been talking for like an hour and 30 minutes. Hope you all enjoy my banters. And my constant talking. But it's interesting stuff. You know, the crazy thing is that we all speak different languages, but the only language that we speak the same is math. Do you think people in the fifth dimension speak math? Take out my beanie for a little bit. Need a haircut. But I do kind of like my hair long. Usually with Dark Mass TV Live, we usually try to keep it for 2 hours. So, yeah, let's talk some more about aliens. So, the existence of ghosts and spirits topics that has been debated for centuries and largely falls into the realm of supernatural and paranormal. There is no scientific evidence that definitively proves the existence of ghosts and provides a conclusive explanation for reported ghost phenomena. I think they don't do that because they know and they're trying to keep it secret for certain things, kind of like aliens. Like I'm saying, we're heading into a weird world, man. Like in a few years, like I said, once we hit the fifth dimension, who knows what's gonna happen? We're probably gonna see dragons, monsters. We're gonna have to fight zombies and shit. All these mythical creatures are gonna come back to life and try to kill us and shit. And we're gonna be living like in a Skyrim type of world. Oh shit! Wouldn't that be awesome? Hey, it's shit that people always wanted. There's actually an anime that I've seen that's kind of like that, and it's called Made in Abyss. Now, Made in Abyss, it's kind of a more weird anime. You have to actually go in to watch it with an open mind. The reason I say that is because there's a lot of comments about it, which kind of like makes this anime kind of taboo. But in reality, it's just the reality of life. I see the meaning behind what it means. But it fucked me up. I watch a lot of shit that fucks me up. But at the same time, I try not to watch a lot of shit that fucks me up. Because I know it fucks me up. Yeah, a lot of these animes are, like I said, a lot of trash for your brain. So I wouldn't suggest to be watching a lot of psychological animes just because it does fuck with your brain. But anyways, Made in Abyss. I actually want the manga for this. The plot. An orphan girl named Riko lives in the Belchero orphanage in the town of Orth. The town surrounds a strange giant hole descended deep into the earth, which is known as the Abyss. The Abyss harbors artifacts and remnants of civilization long gone, and it is therefore a popular hunting spot for so-called cave raiders. Who undertake arduous and dangerous descents into the mist-filled pit to recover whatever relics they can't find. And this, this anime, dude, is fucking cool, man. And I feel like if you believe in biblical events and, you know, what I just said, that the world might turn into like Skyrim later on in the future. There's certain things, you know, like in the Bible that you know, there's references to the Bible in this anime. That's why I kind of like it. And there's like real world, like, what would you call it? The real world story involved with this magical world, because pretty much the way I see it, the bigger picture of the whole thing is that these kids live in a world, and this world is like fucking fucked up, you know? So even kids, you know, as young as like fucking the ones that come out in this show, they're willing to risk it all to get like artifacts, you know? And those artifacts are like things in life that they're willing to do because the whole world's fucked up. So these artifacts, so the deeper they go, the more the deeper they go into the abyss, the more they're like it's like dealing with life. The more fucked up shit they see, the more it kind of like makes them the people they are. You know what I'm saying? Because dude, that anime, it gets fucked up. It gets really fucked up. And it's not for the light of heart, and it's not for the light of like. If your mental's not that good, I wouldn't suggest watching it. Just because, you know, it does, like, a lot of these animes are very psychological, and like, trust me, from my point of experience, if you watch too much trash, your brain's gonna just be all crapped up. But if you look at the bigger picture of the story, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful anime. It's made beautifully, and it's just like, and it's kind of like shit that you kind of expect to happen in this type of world. And sort of like our world is kind of like this. Like if you take a look at the shit that happens in the world, and then you kind of like swap the plot for whatever's happening, and it just makes sense. But like I said, there's like a lot of biblical references to it as well. So if you know something about the Bible or whatnot, you could kind of like see things. But yeah, Made in Abyss, I do suggest it. Just, I'm just warning you, it's kind of weird. But it's badass. Beautiful. It made me cry a lot. Just because it gets sad, dude. It gets fucked up. And you're just kind of feeling bad for these characters, even though they're not real. But like I'm saying, if you put yourself in that perspective, in that situation, and make it like more realistic, you're like, oh shit. This could have been anybody, you know? Anybody's kid. I definitely want to get the manga. Like I said, physical media is always good. Oh no, what's going on? more coffee, dang it. What time is it? Oh shit, they're about to close. That's another thing I hate about things. There should be stores that are 24/7. Like I remember Walmart. Like if you're not from the United States, Walmart used to be 24/7. Now it's open till 11, which is stupid. What the hell's going on, man? They're making, the more I want this world to be awesome, the more people are making it harder to be awesome. Shit, if I ruled the world, I'd make everybody party every day. Have some good times, drink some beer. You know, love, nothing but love. Real love, none of this fake love. None of this fake shit. Fake people shit. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably get sick and tired of all that shit after a while, but it's better to have peace than to have war. It's better to have sex than be fucking had blue balls. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, man. If you live in a world that's more like, but don't get me wrong. Even history tells you that, you know, if you relax too much, someone else is gonna come and kick your ass, and take your shit. I mean, history said that billions of times, but in reality, man, I think we're. I mean, don't you feel like all these wars and all this shit's just stupid and tiring? It's like, dude, why are we doing it? I think they're just trying to like get people to be more distracted with shit. Like wars, aliens, and all that stuff. Like things are like going bad, and man, in reality, if you feel stress with this world, it's because it's man-made stress. It's stress that we cause ourselves. If we were in a survival situation, we'll be stressed, but it's not the same stress as, you know, having to go into the office and take a billion calls and fucking, you know, leave all upset because all these fucking customers talk shit to you. Don't get me wrong, I've been in that situation. I get pretty upset, like, with call centers and stuff. I worked at a call center before. It's fucking annoying. Just all these people complaining about stupid shit. Like, oh, my TV. I want the biggest plan. It's like, motherfucker, like, they're just ripping you off at the end. Like, for real, like, if you get, like, a TV plan and stuff like that, like a package, people are just ripping you off, man. Like, when you could be watching everything for free online, or even, like I said, collect physical media. Because I'm telling you, even the things on TV, they're starting to, like, cut a lot of shit out of the things on TV, man. Which is stupid, because that's how people fucking fuck with history. You know, you start editing some things here and there, and, you know, you start getting rid of, like, physical shit. And people just start, like, tweaking things here and there, and people aren't even going to know what the fuck is what now. Like, I remember, like I said, I was watching a movie on YouTube, a free movie, and I was waiting for a specific part to happen, but it was cut out. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And I got upset, and I stopped watching the movie, because I was like, dude, there's a lot of shit getting cut out. Like, even movies that say rated R, I mean, obviously I want to see tits in the fucking movie, if it's rated R. If there's supposed to be tits in the movie, show me the tits. Don't blur them out. What the fuck? That looks stupid. Like nobody's seen a pair of tits. We've been seeing tits since the day we were born. Shit, we were fed by tits. Like, don't block the tits. That's all I'm saying. It's not just about the tits. I know that's what I'm talking about, but in reality, it's about, you know, editing media and making it, like, stupid. Making it shorter, taking out stuff, you know. Oh, jeez, I need a break from this freaking mask, dog. But yeah, dudes, you guys should really collect physical media, or not waste your money with, like, fucking like big companies that sell you like expensive packages and shit. Also, the other thing that I do hate is like how they're trying to make computers very complicated. Like for instance, there used to be a function here on my computer. No, not this one, my old computer, where you could look for a mic, the mic setup, and you'll be able to like fix your mic right away. But now they have it so obscure, like they make it harder. Like I've noticed that in every update they make it a little bit harder for you to do things with the computer. And I'm like, what for? It's just stupid. It makes the company look stupid. It's like, oh, we're trying to make it too complicated. No, I mean, I'm a consumer. Like, I expect this to be a little bit more simple. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like fucking technology a lot, so I could like always find my way. If it's like a computer or some sort of electronic device, I could find my way with it. I think all of our generation can, and I think like the generation since like the '60s can. But once I know some people have trouble with the internet and stuff like that. Like the older generation, like that didn't get to like experience Google or get like a training on a computer. Like they find it hard, and it's just they're gonna make it even harder later on, dude. Shit's just gonna get weirder and weirder and weirder. You're just gonna find a way to like fucking confuse the next generation too. So if you guys are like, if you guys are in your 20s or something right now, in the next 30 to 40, I would say 40 to 50 years, like technology is gonna be completely different, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, if you're like 20 now, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. No, I'm just kidding. Like when you reach your 40s or 50s, technology is going to be so completely different that you're going to be just shitting yourself. You know, I always thought that we were in the moon by now. Well, actually, I always thought that we were like in different galaxies. Like when I played No Man's Sky, that's how I felt like my job should have been. Traveling to different galaxies, collecting different minerals. That would have been awesome. Oh, I can't. That confetti is just so great. So this is pretty much my podcast, just rambling about different shit. You know, hope you guys like it. So I'll be talking about more stuff later on. Sometimes I'll probably be even inconsistent with the things that I say. So just know that I'm just here talking. There'll be a lot of things that I say that are true, a lot of things that I say that are that are pretty stupid, but at the end of the day, it's all for entertainment. And you know, just to have something to talk about with you guys. I'm gonna be adding more stuff to the whole studio setup right now. Like what I really want is a self-driving car. That way I don't have to fucking drive. So like if my car crashes, I wouldn't fucking get a ticket. I'll be like, hey man, I wasn't driving. What the fuck? It's not my fault. It was Tesla's fault. This is his car. Give him the ticket. That's what I want, man. Just a car that drives me around. I don't really like driving. Electric will be better. But I hear they explode a lot, so I'm not sure about that exploding deal. I'm trying to do a lot of I'm trying not to explode as much as I can. Okay, perfect. Just in time. It's already 1:57. Like I said, these shows are gonna be 2 hours. You could ask questions. You know, we could ask Chat GPT. And yeah, movies. Oh, Made in Abyss, dude. I'm telling you, Made in Abyss. That's a good anime. Check it out. Check it out. It's really psychological. It's like, oh my god. Let me just explain something about that anime. So, like I said, it's a big ass hole in the ground. There's something like that going on. It may be true, it may not be true, but I'm like I said, I take everything with a grain of salt. So, I don't know if you guys heard, if you guys believe in the Bible or not, but in the Euphrates River is drying up. That's what I'm looking at right now. It's drying up, and supposedly, like, if it dries up, there's a lot of shit gonna happen. Like, there's gonna be monsters that come out of the river or something like that. And also, they say that there's gonna be a big ass fucking mountain made out of gold, like gonna come out of the ground or something like that. But I feel like if everything kind of like goes in hand, if this whole prophecy thing happens, like biblical prophecy and what's his name, Nostradamus prophecies come true, then there's gonna be a lot of shit that happens, because there's gonna be a lot of people wanting to get gold from that gold mountain, but it's gonna be protected by a lot of fucking crazy shit. So a lot of people are gonna risk their lives going there to get good shit. But a lot of them are gonna lose their lives because they're gonna be fucking killed or something by monsters or something, zombies or some shit. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of what like is written in biblical things, you could see it in Made in Abyss. So yeah, that's my podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. We talked about a lot of shit, a lot of movies, a lot of conspiracy theories, which we're going to be doing a lot here in Dark Mass TV. A lot of stuff is not going to be real. It's a lot of stuff is going to be stuff that I read or saw on YouTube, word of mouth. Some things that are going to help you find things now and then that are of value, or seek information that's a little bit more helpful to you. I mean, if you find that information helpful, like for instance, like we talked about Chat GPT, that was pretty awesome. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed Dark Mass TV with me, Ghost Labs. Peace, dogs. Dark Mass TV. Dark Mass Live.